Search is now underway for a man in connection with a potential hate crime and assault at a CTA stop.
WGN's Kelly Davis joins us now with more.
Hey, Ben and Lourdes. So detectives tell me this man was assaulted because he is Asian American. They say hate crimes are on the rise, and they are doing a thorough investigation in order to prevent this from happening again.
One of the major things that strikes me about these cases, and trust me, no one watches more videos than I do. If there's anybody that watches more news clips than I do, please tell me who that is, or reads more news articles than I do. And I'm only able to give you a certain amount of it because I'm just one man. And, I can't give it all to you. But these attacks right here on all people, okay, they're very rarely the group that they're talking about is a small percentage of the attack. The majority of the people who are attacked are glacier gliders and sun people and hombritos. The group they talk about all the time is like 1 to 2% of all the attacks. Now, when you see these attacks and you see the story, the thing that always strikes me, that always just makes me say, well, damn, is that it's usually a brother that just looks like a normal brother. Now, I'm not saying this guy's, a Fortune 500, CEO in the making. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying this brother makes 6 figures and he got a Benzo and he got a house. I'm not saying that. But a normal brother. Like, not somebody that's like thriller videos, you know what I mean? Like, they try to make it out. Mental health and homeless people. The amount of these that are just regular brothers that you'll be like, could be your homeboy. Somebody you see at the club. Like regular brothers just going around, sneaking up on people and cold cocking them. Or walking up on women and punching them in the face. And there's so many cameras around that they get caught and you can see them. Like, they got so many cameras, you can trace their steps. The news can trace, like, them walking down this street, and it's just be random. It'd be like they're not stalking the person, they just set eyes on the person and boom, clocked them and kept on walking. And you could see the brother after he did it, like if he bent the corner, and you would never know that he just, like, mollywopped a woman that he just laid eyes on for no reason. And that's the thing that just strikes me, that it just be regular brothers, man.
Hey, Ben and Lourdes. So detectives tell me this man was assaulted because he is Asian American. They say hate crimes are on the rise, and they are doing a thorough investigation in order to prevent this from happening again. The FBI is working to track down this suspect. This is surveillance video from the Argyle CTA Red Line stop.
See? I told you it was regular brother. Look at his draw show. That's a regular brother. If he was like homeless, he wouldn't have that swag. He wouldn't have the jeans with the shirt, the drawers showing, the fitted cap. If he was just a crazy, street vagrant, and y'all know what I mean. I'm not talking about whether he's upstanding or where he ranks, if he's high value and all this crap. Just a regular brother. That you go to your family member's cookout and one of your cousins be like, I want you to meet my boyfriend. And you be like, what's up, brother? And you wouldn't think twice about it. Nice to meet you.
The FBI is working to track down this suspect. This is surveillance video from the Argyle CTA Red Line stop. Detectives say this man committed a hate crime.
The black male reached up and violently assaulted this individual on the stairs from behind. The victim fell and then asked the assailant why they had done that. The assailant looked at them and said, "You deserve it," called them an ethnic slur, and then the assailant left the station.
It happened last month on Sunday, August 15th, around noon. The victim, an Asian American man, was quick to report the incident to the FBI.
I can say from personal experience, it makes you sad, it makes you angry, and it's not something that you just leave that day and don't carry forward with you.
The FBI says hate crimes against the Asian American community are on the rise. They've increased since the pandemic started last year.
There's a lot of anger with some people suggesting that perhaps the whole coronavirus epidemic, the root cause is Asian Americans. We all know that that is not the truth.
Look at them trying to blame this on Trump. Look at them trying to blame this on Trump. When 99%, and I swear, if you don't believe me, you go for yourself. Look at the New York newspapers. Look on the New York news channels. CBS, Fox, NBC, New York. Pix 11, New York. And just look on the channel. 99% of these attacks are just regular brothers. Regular, schmedegular. Like if I did a panel, like if you come to my live streams on Ock Nation TV, my other channel, on Tuesdays and Fridays usually, but even on other days, but make sure you subscribe to Ock Nation TV and hit all so you'll be notified when you hit the bell notification for all. So every time I go live, you'll get a notification. You can come on over and you can join the conversation. Hit the StreamYard link and we can talk. But if you would just look at the panel I have any night, it'd be brothers like that. Like, there'd just be regular guys you would never think would just sock an 80-year-old man from behind and keep on walking like nothing happened. In broad daylight, at a train station or on a busy street. You'd be like, what? And she's blaming this on Trump. Listen to her. You have to be able to decode this, but she's blaming this on Trump. When every last one of them dudes voted for Biden. All of them.
There's a lot of anger with some people suggesting that perhaps the whole coronavirus epidemic, the root cause is Asian Americans. We all know that that is not the truth, and that people should not be taking out their aggressions on one group of people who had nothing to do with the situation at all.
FBI Chicago couldn't pinpoint how often this is happening because many times they go unreported. So they're pushing a new hate crime awareness campaign in hopes of encouraging people to speak out.
The goal is, 1, to see that justice is done, 2, to make sure that you are supported and that you are okay, and 3, to prevent this from happening to anyone else.
The FBI is asking anyone who may recognize the man involved in this incident to call them. You can also submit tips online, tips.fbi.gov, and all of those remain anonymous. Now, this campaign does run through the end of the month, and then they're going to extend it from the city into the suburbs.
All right, good to know. Kelly Davis, thank you.